Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great week. Hope everyone's having a great day. And more importantly, I hope everyone's looking forward to the weekend. Especially all you lovers out there, because Saturday is Valentine's Day. Ugh. Anyway. Welcome once again, folks, to everyone's favorite show on YouTube, The Friday Recap. And folks, today we got a couple of things going on. For starters, I do have the Canada-Swiss game on my TV right now. However, if you must know, there is like 5 minutes and 30-ish seconds left of the first period, and Canada is winning 2-1, so go Canada. I do have the TV muted just because I know the IOC has their eye on everything. I mean, apparently people who are actually at the Olympics and are trying to post stuff on Instagram are having stuff deleted, having their accounts deleted, It's nuts. So that's why I'm leaving the TV muted just in case. But yeah, there's 5 minutes and 37 seconds left of the first period, and Canada is leading 2-1. Connor McDavid got the first goal, and I do not know who got the second goal. But anyway, so that's one thing. Secondly, we are going to be taking a look at some mail that arrived this week, starting with this cute, teensy-weensy little PWE that arrived on Wednesday, and then we have this inconspicuous little bubble mailer that arrived on Thursday. I know what this is, and I am very excited to open it because I've never owned one of these before. It wasn't cheap, but at the same time, I've never owned one of these before, so that's saying something. Also, it is that time of year again, folks. Where does the time go? It is time once again for the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame balloting. The balloting has begun, and I watched a few ballots last night while I was at work, and I don't remember if I did a ballot last year. I probably did and just don't remember it. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one this year. I'm not going to really draw it out. I'm just going to give my 10 names. This year, you could do 2 ballots. You could do an OG ballot and a modern ballot. I'm just sticking to 10 choices for, the modern list, and just because I'm not familiar with a lot of the OG channels. I mean, I've been doing videos on here since 2019. But there are some of the OG channels that I'm not familiar with, so that's why I'm just sticking to the modern channels. And then after giving my nominee list, I figured since we got the Team Canada game on, why not open another 8 Team Canada Tim Hortons packs. Sound good? I thought so. But before we get to any of that, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And since, again, the Team Canada game is on, I figured why not have something Team Canada related. So, today's card of the day does come from the 2025-26 Team Canada Tim Hortons set. It comes from the Northern Stars subset. And this one is for all you Islanders fans out there. It is of one Mr. Matthew Barzal. Are there any Islanders fans out there? There probably is. I don't know. Anyway, and I figured, why not get the nominee list out of the way first? And I'm not gonna draw it out and give a long speech about every channel that I'm nominating. I'll give you guys the names. They will be linked in the description below. And all I gotta say is, go check them out if you're not already, and you will not be sorry. Let's just say that. I'm also gonna tag down below the ones who are in charge of the YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame and whatnot this year. So, because they need some love too. Ray from Philly, Brad, and Scony. So, shout outs to them. All right. So, I got my paper here. My 2026 YouTube Sports Card Hall of Fame ballot consists of these awesome channels. First and foremost, one, Mr. Hitman 23, followed by Shoebox Legends. Speaking of Shoebox Legends, I was just watching one of his most recent videos. Uber jealous that he has a Stanley Cup hologram. If you know, you know. When the term Holy Grail in cards gets thrown out for hockey fans and collectors, yeah, that is literally a Holy Grail. So, big props to him for snagging one of those. And I'm not going to lie, I went looking on eBay after I saw him show it, and I don't think I'm going to be owning one anytime soon. So that's that. Third on my list, gotta have some Canadian flair on here. He may not like it, as I heard someone else nominate him, but I'm going with them anyway. And that is, of course, Mike, aka Canadian Cards. What's there to say about Mike that hasn't been said already? Just totally awesome guy. I've met him a few times, and he's just so cool. Next up, Three Good Nerds. I've done trades and spoken back and forth, and again, the stuff he does on his channel and everything. I see when he posts his Don Mattingly's in his collection, and I'm like, I see that number going up and up, and I'm like, I think his Mattingly PC is going to start rivaling my my Brodeur PC pretty soon. So, yeah. Following Three Good Nerds, we have who we all call the GOAT, and that is, of course, one, Mr. Brendan Jensen of Top Loaded. This guy, words cannot describe Brandon. I'll just leave it at that. Following Brandon, we have Julie Farnham, the angel of the community, as everyone likes to say. Julie is just so cool. Another person in the community that I have spoken with through Instagram, Facebook, Discord even, and I have received stuff from Julie before when she totally did not have to send me anything, and always a appreciative of her. And she is one of the ones who sets up every March the famous spinach / CN Tower / goose / etc. hunt, the Allen and Ginter hunt, and more awesomeness. Following Julie, we got Zach's Collections. Zach is an awesome guy, whether it be talking about sports cards, non-sports, records, sorting cards, and enjoying a tall, cold one. Yeah. Following Zach, we got Stooks, 1976. I'm a newer subscriber to his channel, but I really enjoy his content. Following Stooks, Adam of Adam's Card Closet, the king of Chipper Jones cards, because there is a PC, like. And then finally, we have Because I'm Carlos. Yes. I forget who it was. It could have been Mike, baseball collector Mike. I believe on his ballot, I think he says we all need a little cynicism. And I couldn't agree more. I really like when Carlos does his hangouts and when, you know, he lays out some of the big topics in the card world and, you know, pulls no punches, let's say. So I think the Hall of Fame needs something like that. And that's my list. So if any of you out there watching are not familiar with any of those channels, though I'm sure a lot of you are already, but if you're not, well, make sure to dip on down into the description below, because all their channels are linked down there, so you can go check them out. Of course, after watching this. Of course. All right, so we got the nominees out of the way. You know what? Just because there's going to be a lot of ripping and whatnot, let's take care of our Tim Hortons packs. Also, because this video is already at like over the 12-minute mark, so yeah, let's just get to ripping here and see if we could pull any awesomeness. So first pack magic, we have our captain, although here he's wearing an A. We have our captain, one Mr. Sidney Crosby, who actually almost got a nice goal earlier, which was set up by McDavid, so that would have been perfect. But anyway, followed by Mr. Brent Burns, and then our insert. Ooh, look at that. Program of Excellence, the great one, Mr. Wayne Gretzky. I'd say that was a pretty solid first pack, although we are still searching for our first, what is it called again? As I squint to look at the tiny writing on the back of this package. We are still looking for our first duos card. That's the 1 in 24. And then, of course, it would be beautiful to pull a Maple Leaf Immortals. But, again, those are 1 in 100. So, not holding my breath. All right. Here we got Luke Shen. Bo Horvat. Oh, my God. In the game yesterday, what a beautiful goal he scored. Practically on a breakaway. Oh, it was literally a chef's kiss kind of goal. And our insert is a gold medalist of one Mr. Mark Scheifele, who of course is not on Team Canada this year. I'm not going into snubs and whatnot. So, I mean, Bedard isn't there either. I know some people feel very strongly about that. I'm sure a lot of people would have wanted Bedard to go over instead of Seth Jarvis, but hey, I'm not the coach. I'm not in charge of Team Canada. Anyway, all right, here we got Alex Pietrangelo, followed by Ray Bork. All right, some legends. And our insert is a Northern Stars of Jennifer Gardner, who scored yesterday for the women's team, who won 5-0 over Finland. Very nice. And that was the last of the preliminary games. So the ladies' next game we're into eliminations. So hopefully things go well in their next game. From what I saw, Marie-Philippe Poulin was on the ice this morning. Apparently she was the first one on the ice this morning practicing. So very nice to see that. All right, we kicked this pack off with Mr. Macklin Celebrini, who opened the scoring yesterday. And there was a cool stat on Instagram this morning. What was it? Celebrini scored in his first, I think it was college game, and then the next level after that, and then I think he scored in his first NHL game. Now he scored in his first Olympic game. The guy's a stud. Come on. And then we got Mr. Shea Theodore, and our insert is a gold medalist of Mr. Mark Scheifele again. The set's not a big set, so you're guaranteed a few doubles. And remember I was saying, well, I say it almost every year, the binder. Well, not only is the binder hard to find in actual Tim Hortons restaurants, the binder is already sold out on the website. That's why I always say, when Tim Hortons releases their new set, like the day the set drops, try and get that binder first, because if you wait, it's gonna be rough. All right, here we got Mr. Jamie Benn, followed by Super Mario Lemieux. I love that Team Canada jersey. My dad has a pin of that logo. Oh, it's so nice. And our insert is a Northern Stars of one Mr. Chris Letang. All right, we have 3 packs left. Still hoping for some fire. Although I don't normally have that kind of luck when it comes to pulling big hits, but we'll see. Okay, we got Sidney Crosby and Brent Burns again. So does that mean we're going to pull another Wayne Gretzky? Well, it's Wayne Gretzky, but it's a Northern Stars this time and not a program of excellence. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. All right. Come on. We want a duos. We want a maple leaf, maple syrup, whatever the heck it's called again. A redemption would be nice, but that's asking a little much. All right, who do we got here? Laura Stacy, let's go. Followed by Dylan Gunther, and our insert is a gold medalist of Anne-Renee Debien. In her game yesterday, she was playing in her, 1,000th career game or something? Or I shared it on Instagram, something with 1,000, but huge shout out to her. She got a shutout yesterday. It was beautiful. So, Anne-Renee Debien. I mean, I'd like to pull is it Emily? No, Emerance Mashmeyer. I've started calling her Mash Monster because I've seen that nickname going around online. All right, We got Captain Nick Suzuki. He got a goal yesterday. He got an accidental goal, actually, because I don't think he actually meant to go for it, but he tipped it in. But kudos to him for getting a goal. We got the Nuge, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and our insert is another Northern Stars of one Miss Renata Fast. Let's go. I apologize if I say that a lot. I know a lot of people hate when people say that. Let's go. So I'll try and tone it down a bit. All right. So nominees done. Tim Hortons done. If you excuse me, I need a bite of my El Cheapo nachos here. Yes, whenever there's a hockey game, I always make El Cheapo nachos. It's like a tradition. And we wash it down with some black cherry sparkling water. As all the big channels say, not a sponsor. That'd be cool to be sponsored by President's Choice. How Canadian is that? Okay. I'm trying to do not as much chewing because I know this isn't an ASMR channel. Okay. Let me just take a slug here. You know, it's amazing how this stuff is not actually soda because it tastes just like black cherry soda. Which is great for me that I, don't drink soda anymore. So this is kind of like my substitute, and I absolutely adore it. They also do a peach flavored one. Oh, so good. Okay, mail. So let's see what's in the little PWE first. Let me get my old pal Buck. Say hi to Buck, folks. It's been a while. Make sure I'm not cutting into anything of importance. Okay. Thank you, Frank. The best. Aww. Oh, we got some extras in here. Far out, far out. Let me just get the green painter's tape off. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, thank you. And there we go. Oh yeah, and that piece right there. Get off my finger. Thank you. Close up Buck for now. Alright, what do we got here? I want to see what the extras are. Okay. Oh, these are so cool. They're from O-Pee-Chee. 1819 O-Pee-Chee Coast to Coast Hockey. I never got a chance to open any of that. Oh, excuse me. Because those were, I believe, sold at Canadian Tire. And by the time I even had a chance to try and find any of it, all gone. But I really like the inserts from that set. In fact, one of the cards in that set, I live right near it. And I think to date, it's still the most viewed short I've posted on my channel. But anyway, here we got Landmarks of the North. Les Îles de Madeleine here in Quebec. I've been to Île Madeleine before, and it is very nice. What else we got here? This is National Hockey Card Day. Hockey Heroes of one Mr. Patrick Waugh. We got from 16-17 MVP Hockey. We got the Flower, Guy Lafleur. Oh, wow, this is an oldie. 2000 Upper Deck, Mike Ribeiro. Not a fan favorite anymore. If you know, you know. And then, oh, this is cool. 21-22 Upper Deck Allure. It's a base rookie, but Cole Caulfield, baby. Let's go. I don't think I have that one, so very nice. And then the two cards of the hour are, of course, this, what year is this from? 12-13 Rookie Anthology, numbered to 500. It is a acetate. It's a set called Great Outdoors, and here we got Mr. Pavel Datsyuk. I have the Jose Theodore one already, and I decided I'm going to try and build this whole set. 2026, year of set building, I guess. And then, because I did not have this in my 24-25 Series 1 set yet, I decided let's finally just cross it off the list. Luckily, I got a good price for it because I buy from this person very often. I finally got my Jesper Wallstedt Young Gun. So, there we go. Now, let's get all this over to the side here. And it's time for the main event. So let's try and do this quick so we're not in the half an hour range. So I try and annihilate this bubble mailer. Okay. There we go, folks. The package is open. The bag is open. Oh, there's more than one card in here. Sweet. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay. Let's get the old blue painter's tape off. So first, the card I forgot about from 2024 Topps Finest, numbered to 99. So this is the blue parallel. We have Finest Timelines. And it is, of course, Roger Maris hitting 61. There we go. And as I said, this is the first time owning one of these. So this is from 2022 Topps Heritage. I now have my very first one-of-one Golden Treasures. Yes. And it is of Trey Mancini. A pretty decent name, if I do say so myself. But the more important thing is, I now have a Golden Treasures in my collection. So, very, very happy about that. I will be transferring that into a top loader. Oh, no, sorry, a one-touch, actually, after I'm done recording this, because I think it's safe to say that this is hashtag one-touch worthy. I wish I was able to have that pop up whenever I say that, but you'd have to be pretty good at editing and whatnot, and that I am not. So just imagine it popped up. One-touch worthy. Anyway. And that's it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this very long video. If you did, you know the routine. Sound off in the comments below. Let me know what were some of your favorite things showing off today. As well, before leaving, make sure to dip on down into the description below, as well as every other video, because there's a ton of channels always linked down there that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, though you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Oh boy, we just crossed the 30-minute mark. Well, it's been a while. Anyway, but yeah, that's it, folks. So, hope you guys have a great remaining Friday. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend, whether you're doing anything for Valentine's Day or not. All in all, just have a great weekend. And I will see you back here on Monday for either some more backlog mail or fresh mail. Either way, I say to all of you out there watching, till next time, laters!